marching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny, and he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. They'll drop to throw. Dumps that off to Penny as running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw.
Into a sea of defenders had intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So here are the 49ers and their offense in great field position already. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. First down, here's Mitchell. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On third down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
They'll get this out wide to Penny.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Penny up the middle. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Penny, the first down carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
And his kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Niners have taken the lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
The throw over the middle taken in. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
Big gain on 3rd down. And good for 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Penny. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They'll at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Looking for Danny Gray that time.
And it's 3rd and 4. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He hits his target, Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Returning right back to Lockett. Touchdown! Tyler Lockett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. On first down, Lance. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble,
think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Throwing on first down is Lance. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
On play action, Lance.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And Lance now to throw.
And he rifles one incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Play action, now it's Lance.
And that is incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Returnable for Lockett. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Leaves it for Penny. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fielded at about the 28. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Niners will go on offense First and 10.
Lance and the 49ers now. First and 10.
At the 34.
To throw, it's Lance. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
From midfield, here's Lance. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Throwing again on second down.
Lance.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
On second down, here's Mitchell.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Here's Lance to throw it. Able to find Gray here.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And we can go on third down. That sets up a first and goal. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Seattle, Washington. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Mitchell will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that big-time drive right there? If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field. the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out now come the Seahawks. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nick Bosa, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. And the Seahawks on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. And he's got his big tight end here. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now a play fake. Lance. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now Lance. Finding Gray going across the field.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Throwing now is Lance.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Right side, and he finds Gray.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that he...
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. And look at this for the second straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Again, it's Penny. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our...
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is...
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Lance back to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here's Lance. And this pass caught by Gray.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
They run over center with Mitchell.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Now Lance.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gray. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Lance looking to throw.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So this crowd is on pins and needles now because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath, and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. And he's going to get in for the 2, so a crazy call, but they've got their 2-point lead in the closing stages. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the 49ers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. That was an excellent come from behind.